Lords, we are faced with a situation where for 15 years clinicians in this country have told children and young people that these medications are safe, fully reversible, and indeed life-saving. And last year they were rightly banned from clinical practice. But the upshot of this is that now, of the 75 children a month who are coming to the new services, about 20% of them are getting these medications and worse, testosterone and estrogen from unlicensed and unregulated sources. And those are the ones we know about. In addition, referrals to the new services have dropped from 200 a month to only 30 a month, and so we think a large number of those young people are also being harmed through those mechanisms. So we are concerned about this much broader harm, and children are voting with their feet now. So can I ask the noble lady, the Minister, does she agree with me that for the very tiny number of young people who will ultimately, who clinicians believe will have a long-standing gender incongruence and therefore will be eligible for this trial, is it better that they get their medication under careful clinical supervision rather than on the dark web? And secondly, can I ask whether she thinks that this trial will be a way of attracting that broader group of young people back into the NHS who don't need medical treatment but need holistic wraparound care?
Yeah. Well, let me say first of all to the noble lady how grateful we are for her continued professional attention and sensitivity in dealing with this. It was a cross-party approach to the Cass review, and I would pay tribute to Sir Sajid Javid, the former Health Secretary, for seeing the need for this, and that's why we've always been supportive of the Cass review. I do agree with both the points that the noble lady has made, and the fact is this is about facing up to the need. In my view, that the review, about what the review found: shocking levels of unprofessionalism, a lack of clinical oversight, and puberty blockers being prescribed to children without sufficient evidence. That was not safe, that was not beneficial, and it couldn't go on.